right, sweet. We're recording.
Nice.
And if I need to, I could also,
what can you do?
connect it to the battery and charge it at the same time because I got this thing.
Ooh.
Most of the time you get stuff like this and it looks, they make you think it works.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't.
Right.
But this one worked.
That's good. Yeah, that's always the trickery they play in packaging is 100% satisfactory, guaranteed. Things like you see, like the as seen on TV stuff, and then you started seeing it in the store. It's like, I thought this was only for TV.
Yeah, why sell as seen on TV in Walmart? That defeats the purpose of the product.
Yeah, it does. That's the novelty in it, is you only can get it off the TV show.
Yeah. I used to be impressed by people who like, oh, you ordered that off
Whoa.
TV?
What do you have, a credit card?
I don't know. It just felt like that's something rich people did for me. Like, I don't know why. Growing up, I was like, because we never ordered shit off the TV.
You know what's wild is we're getting to the age where we can start saying, back in my day.
Oh, for sure.
And it actually applies, and it's not like, cliche. Or, some youngster saying back in my day, I'm young, it couldn't have been long ago. No, it's the real thing when you get in your 30s.
Yeah, dude, 20 years ago, I was a teenager.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's
30 years ago, I was in diapers.
30 years ago, you were. Yeah, 30 years ago, I was in diapers, too.
Yeah, man.
But 20 years ago... 20 years ago, I was jerking off. I've been jerking off for a solid 20 years.
That's right, and that'll continue all the way until the day you die.
Dude, you just never let it go.
Nope. Yeah, you're holding on to it forever.
Yeah, the one true love.
Yeah. Sometimes you get mad at it. You gotta teach it a lesson.
Yeah, sometimes I don't talk to it.
Oh, you give it the cold shoulder?
I give it the cold shoulder. Sometimes I even dip my hand in ice, give it the cold hand. I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
No, but that does sound fun.
Yeah, explore some new elements like ice. And what's next, lava? You're gonna dip your hand in a pool of Hawaiian lava?
No, I'm just gonna dip my pecker into one of those wax things that you put your hand in and you put it in the ice, put it in the...
Oh, yeah.
Call it the icy hot...
Right. Make a candle out of it.
Yeah.
Maybe you can sound yourself with like a piece of string so you can have a wick.
This is gross.
Light that bitch on the... Yeah, it's painful.
Yeah,
it's definitely painful.
I don't want to do a wick, but I will do a sparkler.
Oh, see, that's festive.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's quick pain, not
I see what you
slow
mean.
burning down the side of your cock for how long the candle lasts, depending on the size of your cock.
Yeah, and the wax is there to keep it burning slow.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I could imagine a more torturous hell. That's something you'd see on like the Hellraiser movie or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever watched that.
A Hellraiser?
Yeah. It's where these kids, let's call them youngsters, they find a little box, right? And the box is like a... Oh, yeah, I saw that.
So, right in front of us, there is a car. We're driving to a show in Foley. We're driving. It's me, Lamar.
And it's me, Patrick.
And then, it's Patrick's sermon.
Yeah,
We're driving. But there is currently a car with, how would you say that?
A dilapidated rear fender. It's like flapping in the breeze.
Yeah, it does. It looks like there's a kid waving at us, but it's the whole bumper.
Yeah, it could be somebody in the trunk trying to escape.
Yeah, somebody's kicking out, and they're like, how come nobody gets that I'm waving at them right now?
What would you do, Lamar, if you started seeing a leg poke out? Would you do the right thing and call the police or just go around them?
No, I'd stop my brakes on them. Yeah. I don't even have a gun on me right now. I'll still do it.
Yeah, that's a risky move.
Bro, what if it's somebody's kid,
That's true. What if it's little Guadalupe being trafficked?
What if you slammed on your brakes so hard that they rear-ended you, thus you killing the kid in the trunk? Yeah,
you're trying to be a hero. Instead you turn into a villain.
Yeah, you murder 3 people.
Oh, yeah.
2 are evil, but the one
you were trying to save, it's collateral damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name of a movie Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the 90s.
The Avengers.
The Avengers? He wasn't in The Avengers? Who would they have made him in The Avengers? He'd be some
Thanos.
kind of, well, I mean, I think his dad was like a writer for the Nazi Party or something.
How did he write for him? In German
he wrote
or
knock
in English?
jokes. He wrote knock jokes for the.
He wrote.
Yeah, a lot of them.
He
turned
wrote,
out to
"How
be,
to do your taxes for dummies."
right, and it's all nothing but anti-Semitism.
It's all for dummies stuff.
Yeah.
Try to educate. The Germans were dumb before he came along.
Right. The caricatures in that book, it was a little off color. Like, I don't think it would be appreciated in today's environment, the way they portrayed Jews by Arnold Schwarzenegger's father. I don't know if he was really, he wasn't like a cartoonist. He was like I don't know if he's a speech writer. I don't know. I'm not really
You just know
well
he
versed
wrote
in it.
something for him.
He was some kind of
He
association.
probably did the posters. You know, you don't know what but he still gets a writing credit.
Yeah, you still get a
for
credit.
the Nazis.
That's right. They still give him credit.
Yeah, I think about the guy who, in Forrest Gump, said the N-word. He was like, "Get out of here, N-word." You know,
yeah.
Does he put that in his IMDb credits? You know, he goes in there like, "Yeah, I had a voice credit in Forrest Gump." "Oh, really? What'd you do?"
Well, we don't have to talk about it.
We don't have to.
Yeah, just trust me. I'm in there. Is his name in the credits?
Yeah. His name is in the credits. Yeah.
You have to include it. They're not gonna.
It's got to be in the credits,
Right.
right? He said he had a line.
Like, okay.
We should find that guy.
Like, you remember the movie?
See if he does a podcast with us.
Yeah, he'd come on. I guarantee it, unless he's.
See if he'd repeat the line.
What
was it? What was it you said? Sorry?
Okay, you know the movie Longest Yard?
Yeah.
With Adam Sandler. I mean, Stone Cold. I mean, he was in that movie. If you remember.
Yeah, he was dropping N-word. It sounded real natural for him.
Yeah, man. He sounded. But you can't hate Stone Cold Steve Austin though.
But did Adam Sandler write that line in? Hey, let's get this redneck to say the N-word.
And Stone Cold didn't even like hesitate. He was like,
Stone Cold's like, yeah.
Actually, Stone Cold's like, actually, could you add this word?
It wasn't Stone Cold, was it? It was Goldberg.
No, it was Stone Cold. That it was, sir.
It was Stone Cold? Okay. Who was Goldberg? Goldberg was on the Mean Machines.
Yes. He was on the Longest Yard.
He had the hammer.
They were both on the Longest Yard. That's right.
Yeah.
Stone Cold was the prison guard.
Stone Cold was the running back. That's how a white man runs a football.
Right, talking to Nelly like he was a slave.
Yeah.
You know, and at the time Nelly was at the top. He had that "It's getting hot in here."
Dude,
you know?
love Nelly. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an Atlanta rapper. You gotta represent East Coast.
Yeah, he does. I think he's got tattoos that say that. You know, and so he was like at the top of the charts when he was put in that movie. And I think they even made a special Nelly song specifically for that movie.
Nelly does have a song in the movie.
Yeah, and I think it's like, the name
Here
of the
comes the.
Yeah, that's what it
comes
was. Yeah, this is the longest yard or whatever is the lyrics, and then he's in the library picking out books, and then here comes racist Stone Cold Steve Austin. He just walks in with his bald head.
Yo, he said the N-word a few times.
Yeah. There was a scene they cut out. It was just him saying it for 45 seconds straight.
I wonder how many takes it took for him to get that. Hold on, that wasn't right. I'm not comfortable with you putting that on there. Let me say it one more time.
Yeah, he does it, and then the director's like, "Hey, could you add an R to the end?" And he does it, and it's like that'll work. We'll put that one. He does it. What does he say? Does he say hard R or soft?
No, he says the hard R.
Whoo! Stone Cold, man. Now, if he was another wrestler, let's say Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan couldn't get away with it.
No. Actually, they would follow it until his grave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is wild.
Hulk Hogan did do a racist rant, didn't he?
Yeah. Back in 2007, and I guess it was released in 2015. So they waited 8 years.
People. Once that cancel culture came, people were like, "Dude, I can make money off of."
Yeah, and they did, man.
Because they probably held that dirt as
and let it appreciate in value.
Yeah, let it appreciate in value and be like, "Hey, man, I got this. Or you want to pay me?" And Hulk Hogan's like, "Man, I ain't got no money. I'm a blonde man with a Corvette. You know how much cocaine I do?" There's no way Hulk Hogan had enough money to pay anybody, bro.
Yeah, especially not the asking price they had for it, probably. Easy several $1 million. I mean, he had enough to own a nice house in Clearwater, Florida.
Yeah, I think his daughter got involved with the Backstreet Boys / NSYNC manager for a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Hulk Hogan was like an investor in that.
Oh, really?
And it all it ended up being like a Ponzi scheme, basically.
Who would have thought a boy band by either NSYNC or known as NSYNC or Backstreet Boys would be a Ponzi scheme? It seems like
What is a Backstreet Boy? That sounds suspicious as fuck.
Yeah. A Backstreet Boy, and they're all white. And
who's going around here be like, you know what I need? I need me a Backstreet Boy, not like a Backstreet Man. I don't need no Backstreet. I need no Backstreet Man. You know? No, they're like, I need me a Backstreet Boy.
A boy from the Backstreet.
That are all adults, and we call them boys.
Well, yeah, they could have went that route when they were marketing the group. They could have called it Backstreet Men. You know, appealed to the older generation.
Notice that all the songs,
ladies.
they never said Backstreet Boys are in the house. They said Backstreet's back, all right.
Yeah.
Backstreet's in the house. Like, they did it themselves. They were like, I don't like this part. Can we just take off the boy on the end of our name?
Backstreet's back. I wasn't aware it was gone away or that it ever existed.
Yeah, where did it go?
What is this rich heritage of Backstreet?
Boys.
Yeah.
And they're like, the Backstreet Boys are back. Like, that sounds like Epstein was sending a message like, hey guys, I got them again.
Oh, you're saying
we're in stock.
Not only was it a Ponzi scheme, it was an advertisement for like super wealthy billionaires to come to the island and pick out the ripest one for their sick pleasure. Oh,
why do you say it like that?
I'm just bringing you to their level.
I know, but you were like sick pleasure. Like you're like advertising for it.
No, it's sick.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's demonic, and it's wrong. And there's a list, and apparently there's not a list. I can't keep up with it.
Yeah, they were like, stop talking about this guy. We're done talking about this guy.
Trump was like that.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody got in his ear.
We all knew when we voted for him, like, this probably is going to happen. Yeah. We knew that it was kind of probably going to happen, that he was going to do some Israeli siding is what I was going to say. Like, he's with them. He's from New York. He is New York.
Right.
Like, of course he's connected with...
He had to have bumped elbows with the man.
With a bunch of Jewish people. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Another thing,
of course he's for Israel. You know, like, it makes sense. And we knew he was going to do this.
He said he was. Yeah. Actually, he never denied it.
But I didn't think he... But it kind of, like, tells us without telling us that Israel does have something to do with Epstein.
Definitely, dude. It's almost undeniable. Because it was right after the Netanyahu visit that all that shit got thrown away, it seemed like.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you know...
Dang, I didn't even think about that.
It is a smart move, I guess, since the Democrats are so, like, they're kind of desperate for any kind of momentum on their side.
Yeah.
And so for them to find out, they're like, okay, they're not going to drop the list. This is a good time to say we want the list dropped.
Yeah.
Because they know it's not going to get dropped. So they press that issue, winning political points with like little to no risk because they know it's not going to come out.
But the thing is, CNN could ride this Epstein stuff till the next election. They could, but they're not putting anything out. They're not putting anything out.
I wonder if the heads of CNN are somehow on the list.
Dude. Whoever controls the news controls the people.
Yeah. I think that's in one of those fancy novels written by a Russian psychologist or something.
Who? I don't...
Yeah, name one. Snitsin. or one of the other ones. I don't know Russian names, but Schnitzen seems like a Russian name, kind of.
So here's the thing, I gotta go 66 or 65 the whole way so I don't get the death wobble.
Yeah, the wobbles.
I ordered all the parts, I'm still waiting for them all to come in.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you order from? Amazon? Like the actual country?
It feels like, I ordered it off of, Extreme Terrain or something.
Cheapjeepparts.com?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Nope, it wasn't cheap.
Cheap Jeep.
I wish it was a cheap Jeep.
And it's like their logo's a bird. because it sounds like cheap,
Oh,
a little bit, right? Cheap. Yeah, it's a little bird. It's a duck, one that you're supposed to have on your dash. That's their little logo, cheap.
Yeah, that's how they.
Even though it doesn't say quack, I guess the gay ducks say cheap instead of quack.
Cheap.
It has not failed the stereotype. I don't know if it's really a stereotype, but all Jeep owners have ducks on their dashboard.
Yeah.
It has not failed yet.
Dude, there's so many.
Every time I see a Jeep, it has ducks on the dashboard, except for your Jeep, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm being put myself as an outcast in the Jeep community.
I agree
because
with that.
All the people have ducks, and I'm like, I don't really like the ducks. You know, I like it nice and clean. You know, right there. You know?
Right. Yeah. You're within your rights to do that. I don't know if the people in your community that you're pissing off by not having these ducks, you probably don't know about it yet, but they know who you are.
Yeah, they're after me.
And their hell's gonna break loose one day, dude. They're gonna come to your house and demand. They're gonna super glue ducks to your dashboard. What are you gonna do then?
Super glue?
Yeah.
What gets out super glue?
As far as I know, that's still the strongest adhesive.
Yeah.
Super glue.
But there's something. I feel like you can rub like oil or something on it, and then it comes out a little bit.
Maybe JB Weld.
Yeah, JB welded off.
There you go. Oh, but I like the look of not having ducks on the dashboard. Yeah. Tell me about Austin, dude.
Austin was awesome. Jeremy invited me out there.
Yeah.
And it was good. But here's the thing. He told me, like, all the time leading up to the trip that I could stay with his friend. And then 2 days before we go, I'm like, hey, man, let's, everything's good. Like, I'm still good to stay with your friend's house. And he goes, yeah.
Oh, good time to spring it on you. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, no. Apparently, like, I would have been sleeping on a couch or something, and I'm like, but I called my buddy, and my Army friend lives out in Austin, old Army buddy, so he was like, yeah, you can come stay at my house, you can borrow my car, whatever you fucking need.
Oh, that's good to have friends like that.
And he was like, you need any drugs? I can get you whatever you need, you know? And I was like, I just want some weed and stuff, maybe just some weed. He's like, all right, I got you.
Yeah.
And so he went and got me some. He may or may not have gotten me some weed out there, and he was welcoming, and he loves his city. He loves Austin. He's been living there for a while. He trains jiu-jitsu every single day.
Yeah.
Or Muay Thai. Either one.
Yeah, one of them is with the knees and the other
one's
with
he alternates, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
He goes from
an alternator.
Yeah, alternator. Yeah.
Nice.
And he loves his city. So he showed me where all the good food was. Like, and I'm a picky eater, but he brought me to this one taco stand where they marinate their meat for 24 hours.
Ooh.
And then slow cook that meat for 6 hours.
Nice.
And then they take that and put it on tacos with like pineapple and onions and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, pineapple? Ugh. Yeah, like, I was kind of worried. He's like, bro, he looked me in the face. He got so serious. He's 6'6", so it's like I'm looking up to my dad. I'm like, yes, Dad. And he goes, trust me. Just like straight-eyed me in the face. Like he was trying to give me advice on life. Like, trust me on this.
And?
Delicious, dude.
Okay.
It was so good. I was like so weird. I was like, pineapple. I was looking at it. I was like, I don't know if I want this pineapple on here. He was like, dude, just take a bite. And I was like, all right, go for it. Delicious.
And you're glad you did.
Glad I did.
See that? You trust somebody. A little bit of trust led to new things.
But he told me about going to this one barbecue place that used to have a Michelin star or has a Michelin star, whatever. And the ribs sucked. They sucked. It was like...
What were they, chicken ribs?
No, they were pork ribs, but they were like chicken ribs.
But they didn't.
But it was like baby food ribs. It was so soft. Like it was like.
It was all mushy.
Mushy.
Oh.
Like you want soft ribs, but you don't want to feel like you're eating baby food. Like it was just like I couldn't even take a bite because it was just. You want them to be tender. You don't want them to be soft. Yeah.
Like gelatin.
And I went to a different barbecue place that was in a food truck called Good Barbecue.
Let me guess, it was fantastic.
It was amazing. Had brisket there too. It was all bomb.com, dude. Like, kind of gave me a little goosebumps. It was so good. I was like, this is good ribs.
I heard a little bit about the history of why they have such good barbecue. And it's because there was a lot of Germans in that area.
Oh, yeah.
And Germans are known for their barbecue, and apparently they like pass down the recipes, and their families have been there generations, so it leads to good barbecue.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and I think I heard that on one of those big podcasts. I think it was like Ron White said it. Speaking of Ron White.
Yes, so I went to a Brian Holtzman show, $35 at the Mothership.
Oh, okay.
And so we go in, and one of our him, Giovanni. Do you remember Giovanni?
Yeah, wow.
He lives out in Austin, so I of course hit him up, and he was like, we hung out with him almost every night.
That's cool.
So we were waiting on him, dude. He was taking forever. But he got on the list because he knows people at the Mothership. He was like, yeah, can you get me on the list this one time? So he got him on the list. And we ended up, how the Mothership set up, there's like a slower part, and then there's like a railing type seating. And because he was late, we waited and waited and waited. And then he finally got there, so we went up to get our seats, and we got the railing seating, so we were kind of above everyone looking down. Like it was like a really cool spot. And we were closer to the stage and had no one up on us. Like we had the rail, we were on the rail.
Oh, that's cool.
It was so cool. So like we were just leaning over with our heads off, just loving it.
Yeah.
And
so then you said it was Brian Holtzman?
Brian Holtzman. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But he was doing a show, $35. We got to see a few like really good Austin comedians that are living there, like super hilarious. Mm-hmm. And Ron White comes up and does a 15-minute set.
Oh,
absolutely murders. He's obviously not drinking anymore. He's skinny. He looks good. He looks good.
Yeah.
And he was drinking a non-alcoholic beer on stage.
Yeah.
And so he was like keeping his timing, but with the non-alcoholic beer, it was cool. It worked still, you kind of think like, oh, maybe him not having an alcohol or a drink would throw it off or something, but it was fine.
Because he still has the drunk cadence in a way.
Yeah, he just doesn't say it drunk.
Exactly.
He still has that cadence, and it's funny.
Right.
But it's just not drunk. It's good.
Yeah. All right. And then so Ron White kills, of course.
Ron White kills. They bring up another Austin comedian in between that person, and then the next person is Shane Gillis.
What?
Coming up to do 15 minutes.
Amazing.
And he did his SB monologue.
So that is awesome.
So that Caitlin Clark Waffle House joke.
Yeah.
I was telling that to Ashley. I was like, dude, Shane Gillis did a drop-in. He did this bit. You will not believe it. It was so funny. And, so I was... Then we saw the SB monologue, and I was like, this was it. He didn't do a couple jokes there. He like had a Bill Belichick bit. He did Bill Belichick. He was messing with Bill Belichick about the and Bookie is also what Bill Belichick reads his girlfriend at night before bedtime. He had a whole more to it. I'm not gonna tell people his bit,
Right.
And but he had a lot more to it, and he didn't do it at the SB thing, which I don't know if it was good or bad, but
Right, you got to see a little bit of the shit he left out.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And it was crazy because he obviously killed in the mothership. Everybody in there was dying. But that ESPY shit is all PC fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, it's been PC for 4 years. Before, like, 2020, there was, like, good comedians still coming up and doing funny shit, you know?
Yeah.
But Shane Gillis goes in there and does actual comedy. They hired him
Right.
to be him. Like, he's not going to do anything else, you know?
Yeah,
And,
of course.
but it was a room full of lefty PC people, and it just like...
He had some friends in the room, though.
But
dude.
he did have his friends in the room.
Yeah, man.
Drewski was laughing.
I think, wasn't Nate Diaz there?
Nate Diaz apparently was there.
That's fucking dope as fuck, bro.
What? I guess UFC, Nate Diaz. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, because Nate Diaz is just awesome. So it's just he's like friends with him or something. But I think
Nate Diaz is the one guy I'd like to meet, but I wouldn't want to party with him.
No,
you know?
dude.
Like I feel like I would like fuck up. He just look at me and be like, I want to fuck you up for some reason. I have one of those faces.
Right.
You know?
He seems like the kind of like when you start partying, he just messing around and start throwing his hands at you, and then you're like, ah.
And I'm like, oh, please stop, no. That's what it was like at my buddy's place because he's doing all the MMA shit, and he's 6'6". He was big brothering me the whole time. He was like, come here, let me show you this hole. Let me show you how to do this. And I'm like, please don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
It's like 250. He's big.
He's like, I bet I can make you tap. It's like, I'm not questioning you.
I'm like, dude, I'm tapping right now.
I'm tapping before you get to it. He's like, no, don't tap yet. Just wait.
Wait till I get hard.
And then tap it a little.
Yeah, push up on it.
Oh, dude, that's fun. Yeah, Nate Diaz would probably be like that, you know. Probably just get loud, like
scared. I'd be terrified.
It's only secondhand information, but like obviously because I don't know either of them. But Shane Gillis said he was partying with Nate Diaz, and then they walked out of a bar, and Nate Diaz just leg kicked somebody as soon as he walked out.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently somebody bowed up at him. He just fucking assaults him. It's just amazing. But yeah. So Shane Gillis had some boys in the audience, so I thought that was
good.
Yeah.
And he calling out, is it Matt
McCusker's wife?
McCusker's wife.
Three-time NBA legend.
Four-time WNBA champion or legend.
Woo!
He didn't even say champion. He said four-time WNBA legend.
Woo! Yeah. She's brave. It does
Just
take...
kidding.
You know, you think it's easy, but try missing a layup and then missing it again after, and then keep playing, and then just keep missing.
Yeah, dude, that's what it was like.
That's what it takes, man, you know, for these women to get out there. Did you see that, the WNBA, I don't know why I think a lot about women's basketball, but like, they put, I forgot her name, to be honest with you, but it's the other one they try to put up against Caitlin Clark, the black chick.
Angel Reese.
They put her on the cover of like a 2K basketball game.
Yeah.
And then they showed like the highlight reel, and it's just a train wreck.
And there's way better like players. Even if they didn't pick Caitlin Clark, there's way better players than Angel Reese, bro.
Yeah.
And she's like not like. I don't think they're fucking real. This is why NBA and WNBA is going down the fucking drain, because they don't realize like these players have to be role models for kids.
Yeah, it didn't used to be that way. It used to be you just be good at your sport.
Well, the thing is, but they were respectful. You don't.
Oh, that's true.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. They cleaned up like the NBA back in the day. They would like. To conferences, they just wear their street clothes, and then they came up with a rule like, no, you got to start wearing suits.
Yeah.
Like and it made it more like digestible and you know, professional.
It's about being role models for the kids, because those are customers, future customers. If you don't get a kid liking basketball at a young age, they're probably not going to be into it.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And so our parents letting their kids watch Angel Reese twerk and punch, get in a fight with this girl and be like, "Whoa, good job," you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, they're not going to let that.
But
they're
then,
not gonna
but then
watch
the
that.
media runs with it. They're like, "Oh, she's such a badass.
Oh, yeah.
Angel Reese, so cool." And then the kids are like, "I don't want to watch WNBA." If your dad is making you watch WNBA, your dad's gay. You have a gay dad.
Yeah. Like, wait. Even if they have a daughter, you're saying don't even let the daughter watch.
Don't even let the daughter watch it.
She should be watching the NBA.
Yeah, if you're gonna watch
with real aspirations, you know, because the WNBA, you're looking at that like, damn, I have definitely played with a female at the rec better than some of these people.
Oh, like I don't get the transition. Like you're watching the NBA and you're a fan, and you're like, yeah, this is nice and all, but I want to see a little more, you know, failure. Let me watch something that has a little less success rate. You know, something that...
Yeah, but I feel like gambling on WNBA is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah, how many air balls in the game tonight? You can bet on like 3, 5. Whereas that number in the NBA be like 0 or 1, you know?
Dude, and there's a guy on TikTok or Instagram, whatever. He puts money based on players' period cycles.
Oh.
Because he's noticed, it like looked at all the stats and everything.
Yeah, the data.
And there's like, it's real data.
His chart.
He's got a real
flow chart.
A flow chart, yeah. Yeah, a flow chart for real.
Oh.
And he has seen the dips in performances.
Yes.
And kind of notices a pattern.
Oh.
It's always in the same part of the month.
Oh my God.
And
that is brilliant. That is so smart. Is this guy, what is this guy, like Asian?
He wears a mask and glasses.
Of course he does.
He doesn't show his true identity.
He's in the same he's in the same realm as ICE agents. Like you got to wear a mask because you're gonna piss off a lot of fucking people. We want to know where you live. If you're betting on women's cycles, that is amazing, though. And he does well at it. He makes a lot of money on it.
I think he does well.
Makes a living on it.
Dude, I want to watch his stuff now.
Yeah. Who is this hero? You know?
I don't even remember his name. It just pops up because that's my algorithm.
How does he know? And I'm not expecting you to have the answer to this, but it's fun to speculate. How does he know, like, their period schedule? How does he know what times a month these ladies are having their
He doesn't.
menstrual cycle?
I guess he can't 100% confirm that these are because of periods, but it is a dip in performance at the same kind of.
So maybe he'll take
time.
he'll take a game where somebody does extra bad, and he'll just assume, okay, she's on her period at this time frame, and it's this part of the month.
Yeah.
So whenever she plays on this time of the month, I'm assuming she's on her period.
Yeah, that's basically because it was a few days of bad games.
Oh, and then he narrows it down, and he's like, that must be the time it happens.
He's calling it their period because it could be, when they're
until proven otherwise.
Yeah.
You know.
It has something to do with their cycle. We might not know if it's the period, or maybe it could be when she's in heat, as they say.
It's definitely cyclinal. Cyclinal, is that the word? It's definitely has something to do with the cycle, though.
Yeah.
Some sort of cycle. It doesn't have to be necessarily, tampon stuffing or whatever these girls do to stop it. It's, God. It is such a science, and for somebody to point that out and then benefit monetarily on it, which is perfectly legal.
Yeah.
There's not a law against it.
Yeah.
Now, would you call it sexist?
Now, when Vegas starts noticing those dips, which I'm sure they have now,
Oh yeah, I bet they've sniffed out that little key detail.
They keep that one off the player props.
Yeah, maybe that's how they determine their odds.
Yeah.
It has a lot of something to do with it.
They probably have a better degree of locking it in than,
Yeah. How long? I wonder how long that he's been doing this for. It sounds like it's something new because I've never heard of it, but that doesn't mean it is necessarily new. I learned there's 3 periods in Egypt, and they've been there thousands of years. I thought there was only 1. So just because I didn't hear about it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
What was the period before the pyramids?
Mesozoic? I think I'm using that term right. Because what I want to know, how long, if this dude amassed a wealth, billions of dollars off of betting on NBA based on their periods.
They say that the pyramids go it's like a tower or something down there. Saying it goes further.
I wonder if they can do the same for NBA players, right? And they just assume bad games, their wife must be on their period. They're like, she's hounding them.
Oh, yeah.
Right, giving them a rough time.
Ooh, do it with the NBA players, too.
Yeah.
Notice a dip in his performance.
Right, she must be on her period.
Must be being a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
He's doing his shoot around, he's getting texts.
Yeah.
It's like, when are you coming home? It's like, I'm 5 states away.
Yeah, but it'd be hard to pair that up with maybe,
it would
regular fighting,
That is true.
Those are those nights. But you would be able to zero in a few days.
Why do I feel like this would be harder to do for female athletes, let's say in the UFC?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think so. I think
Are they more, because wouldn't you consider them more
angry?
Yeah?
Do they have more testosterone?
Right. Are they more masculine?
In that time, yeah.
Because that's a man thing, to want to beat another man with your fists.
Yeah. So they got to have more testosterone going
you think
on
that
their period.
It hampers the period? That they might have a 6-hour period? 6 hours a month?
I feel like they say that women who work out a lot, their periods are shorter.
Oh. Not only that, but they got a well-maintained body, so that's 2 pluses to a chick that works out. Huh. This is the professional period podcast.
Yeah, we are discovering women's health.
Yeah, we'll tell you all about women's health, toots. Just sit back and relax.
Have you ever called someone toots in real life?
Yes, I have. I did it on stage.
All right, toots. Toots.
It was a fun time. Why is that a bad thing?
I do. Going out to Austin, it did make me realize, what is the cause of our mics not having more audience members at them?
Okay, what is that?
A lot of comedians insult the crowd.
Really?
And you got to make it so these people want to come back.
Yeah.
Even the mics out in Austin had no audiences. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We get audiences. That's why I was kind of excited to come back, because I realized I can mic. I just have to drive a little bit, but I can mic and be in front of audiences and really know what my material's doing.
Yeah.
While I'm around here,
Yeah.
And if I just focus on the social media and put out some content and shit like that, things will happen.
Yeah. If you build it, they will come.
Yeah. You just
over it.
You just gotta build what you want. I'm trying to build what I want.
Yeah.
I want to do comedy.
Yes.
Put some podcasts out. Hang out with my good friends.
Yeah.
And make each other laugh.
Yeah, dude. That's always fun. Talking about women's periods is a great start to that. I mean, you got me on the laugh train early. Let's detour here. Get a little sad. Ozzy Osbourne died.
Yeah, are we all that sad about it? Because, I thought he died already. I was like, he's still alive? Holy shit.
Well, see, I didn't hear about him until early July. They did the farewell tour.
Yeah.
And then he popped up back in the news.
Yeah, a week later, he was dead.
Yeah, and then a week later, he kicked the bucket.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Somebody was saying he got self-suicide, whatever, assisted suicide or something.
Maybe. I don't know. He was actually, he was seemingly super Christian in a way.
Yeah.
He was very much involved in the Church of England.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like, somebody like showed. I've never really listened to Ozzy, right?
Yeah.
But there's some songs that are you just know they're Ozzy, like War Pigs, right? Black Sabbath, Crazy Train, Mama I'm Coming Home, No More Tears. That might be the same song. I don't know, but they're showing like the lyrics of War Pigs, and it was very heavily influenced by like God's wrath.
Oh,
was going to
wow.
come down on the people, the
Yeah.
War Pigs. So like, and I never really noticed it because I never really listened to the lyrics because he had one of those voices,
Yeah, you can't really hear what he's saying.
Yeah, even when he's talking to people, which that was like a running gag, is nobody could understand what he was saying. Like I watched videos when he
But
was.
then he'd sing and then be.
Yeah, it goes with the drums and the guitar well, which I think that's the point of music, Patrick. Fucking tell me something more obvious. But like I watched a Conan bit where he just like walked around the office just fucking around doing silly things with Conan O'Brien and his staff. And then at the end of it, he performed like a song off of his latest album and he crushed and it sounded really good. He just snapped into it. It was
Yeah.
fucking amazing. There was actually
And then they had an interview and he was like, appreciate you coming out and
bite off
where's my bitch?
fucking but there was this one scene. It was like very I watched this clip today, and this is the one I'm talking about, and it was like I thought it was a really good video. And there's a part where like somebody just calls. It wasn't scripted. Somebody just called to talk to somebody in the office, and he answers the phone, and she asked if he could sing for her, and he fucking sung. And it was like a fun, cringe-inducing, but also he sang it decent.
Wow.
So it's like fun to watch, dude. I don't know. The dude didn't take himself so serious.
That's good.
Yeah. And there's clips him on Opie and Anthony, with Jim Norton being his like #1 fan. There's like one of the funniest things, and it was posted by Opie, who is notoriously not the funniest of the group. And it's Jimmy's all nervous and shit, and he bought Ozzy presents, and it's like these big ass books. And and then like by the end, like they're saying their goodbyes, Ozzy leaves, and he leaves the books on the fucking desk.
Yeah.
And then it's like, that's the saddest thing I have ever seen in my life. And then the producer comes in at the end. He's like, hey, he's asking for the books. And Jim's like, no, he's not. And then the producer says, yeah, I know. It's just the bust his balls. I thought that was really good.
It's so fucked.
Yeah, man. And then, so Ozzy died. And then Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I did I went out to Fort Walton. I'll have to show you the video.
Everything is funny?
Everything is funny, and we did, I was like, dude, Hulk Hogan died. Let's do some shirt ripping. Can we get some shirts to rip? And Dave was like, I'm on it. I'll be there. Yeah, like David's been awesome. Like he kind of wants to step back and do like a manager type situation. He's like kind of wants to manage me for like 10%. And I'm like, if he can make stuff happen, let's do it. You give him a shot,
David's a good dude.
And
so he was all in with the shirt ripping idea.
So we had a bunch. I even pitched an idea for him. He was like, "Yeah, let's do it." It was awesome. Like we had a good night, and the guys, everyone ripped shirts. It was like 7 or 8 people. And we got a highlight reel on. I got a highlight reel on Instagram right now.
That's cool, man.
You'll have to check it out.
Some shirt ripping.
Shirt ripping.
Because that was his iconic thing, which is crazy how it's wild that dude was so good at what he did. He can keep a crowd going for like 45 minutes just with his antics and shit. And he was really, 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 really good at it.
Yeah, just talking.
Just making a scene. Just doing his trademark moves was like he'll take a finisher and then he'll kick out and then start doing this thing where he's shaking his head.
Oh yeah.
Right, and then he takes a punch and he's like, oh, he stands up and he keeps going. Takes another punch and then he points at the guy and the crowd goes fucking crazy. And then he tries another punch, he blocks it, knocks him down, and then drops the leg on him. And then like the crowds would just erupt. He was so fucking good at it, dude.
That's sick.
Yeah, man. It was a craft, just like stand-up comedy. Wrestling's a fucking craft.
It is a craft, and I get why you find a lot of comedians who love wrestling.
Yeah.
It might be the autism shit or something, but have you noticed there's a lot of comedians who love?
Yes, but I think it's because of
wrestling?
the similarities between them. It's like there was a podcast.
They're not trying to really win anything. It's purely for entertaining.
Correct.
The
Getting
audience.
the audience and to react.
Yeah.
That's their sole purpose.
And that's kind of what a comedian does.
Exactly.
We're not after a trophy. We're literally after your enjoyment.
Yeah. Your reaction is what we want.
That's what we really.
And we want your real reaction.
Yes.
We don't want a fake react. We want real fucking either laughter or disdain, whatever it is, still fuels the same fire.
Yeah, but you feel like WWE kind of makes you fake the reactions a little bit to make the show better,
Yeah, nowadays they're more guilty of that than they did back in my day. Remember we started it like that?
Yes, back in my day,
wrestling, literally it was all shock wrestling. They would do all these things just to get it'd be nothing but offensive shit. Nowadays it would be offensive. It was nothing but the most offensive things to crucifying somebody.
Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Top of the band.
You got so engrossed in the conversation, it's kind of easy for that to happen. So who's running the show?
I don't know. I'm going to see if I can't run the show a little bit.
If you have some pull, you think I can get 5 minutes if it's possible?
I'm going to see about it.
That would be nice. I would love
sweet.
it.
Just take a right. Or just a little bit of ways away.
Dude, one time it was raining.
I need to go down one more exit.
Okay.
The interstate. That was my bad. But not too bad.
Well, but yeah, so back in the day, wrestling, I was a fan of it,
Yeah, I watched it when I was little at my dad's house.
Right, and it was more that they would try harder to make you, because they were at war, there was two companies going head to head for ratings, so they wanted to be the better show. And you know this, anytime there's competition, it creates
magic.
Yeah, it lights a fire.
Yeah.
That friction builds a fire.
You know which one's better.
Yes. And
it makes them both better,
yes,
I think.
It improves both. So
Steel sharpens steel, right?
That is correct. We have a million of these aphorisms. But so I was watching WCW, that's where all Ted Turner bought Hulk Hogan. And he bought all these guys.
Yeah, that's when he went black and white.
Yeah, the Hollywood, which was just as big as his Hulkamania thing where he had.
Do you think?
Yeah, it was just as big because
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Yeah, it was the NWO shirt. That's the second top all-time selling shirt, next to Stone Cold's Skull 316 shirt.
Really?
Yeah, this is the second. It's weird that I know a lot of this information.
You know a lot.
I just pick up on it though, listening to podcasts. But
so. I don't know if I can get you on this show, but for the Thursday podcast, I think, you come down and we do something based on wrestling.
What?
Yeah. So we did the shirt ripping wrestling thing.
Yeah.
Maybe next Thursday we do something about I don't know, wrestle trivia or something.
Okay, I see what you mean. I thought you were gonna say it's because I was gonna say I don't know, Lamar. This is a slippery slope. We'll eventually get to the point where somebody's getting choke slammed through a table.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's gonna get a steel chair to the head if you don't slow your horses here, Lamar.
Maybe we could do something like that. That would be fun. That would be fun.
Oh, but then CTE comes into play. Are you really good at?
But you gotta do it right. You put your arms up at the last second, and then it hits you.
Oh, so we need to have a quick 15-second crash course on the stunt.
Yes, we'll do right before the show. We got a week. We can figure it out.
Right.
Let's get one steel chair and see if we can't do one whack without hurting each other.
One whack. It needs to look real, which it will.
Not super real. We don't. The less real it looks, actually, the funnier. Probably.
Yeah, probably. Just completely miss. So bad that it's in the MLB when they strike one, he misses the ball. Do that with my skull in a steel chair. Just be so off that it's comic. how hard
Maybe
I
we
sell
have
the
someone
shot.
with a pan and another metal chair behind going tink, like as like it's
But you can
pretending
see
like
their
it-
hands protruding,
Yeah,
so you,
yeah.
you know exactly where the noise is coming from.
Yes, it'll be like there's a seating arrangement, you know. They'll be in the back like doing it.
Funk.
It'll be hilarious.
Yeah, we could have a lot of fun with that. Who would know?
Like, what if we could do something like?
Hmm.
I could bring the soundboard and we do like a fake fight thing.
Oh yeah, 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 dude. Sound effects and fighting, like, those two things go hand in hand.
Hand to hand.
Hand to hand combat. That's what wrestling is.
Sports.
There was
Wrestling.
but there was a podcast I watched. It was with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bill Burr.
Nice.
It was before Bill Burr got all liberal. And they were talking about the similarities between wrestling and getting your time up. And how Stone Cold said when he first started, he'd go out there, all right, go out there for 5 minutes, and this is who wins. And he's like, what the fuck am I going to do for 5 minutes? Just not
wow,
knowing,
I didn't
like,
know.
not knowing how to
I didn't
fill
know
the
like
time.
they had time.
Yes.
They were like, you got to get this done in 4 minutes.
Right, and then you watch like the main events back in the day, or they probably still do it, but like, you know, like Hogan versus The Rock, they were out there for 35 minutes, keeping you like, oh, who's gonna win? You know?
Wow, I
It's
didn't even
fucking-
think about that.
Yeah.
There was commercial breaks.
Yes, dude. Right. They had commercial breaks in the middle of the match, which is kind of silly, because it's like, you know, they're still out there wrestling. I wonder if they kind of take the foot off the pedal a little bit. You know, if the referee chimes in, hey, we're not live right now. They're like, all right, just
Well, we didn't get to watch it really live. It was just
WCW did it live, and they would do this thing since they were at war with WWF. They would tell you who was going to win on WWF.
oh yeah.
They would spoil it because they came on. You know, WWF was pre-recorded, and so they would fucking find out all the endings, and they would just ruin their fucking shows.
Golly.
Yeah, they were cutthroat, bro. It was Vince McMahon versus a billionaire, Ted Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And he was like, he said, like, I don't give a shit. I'll grab my daughter's tits in front of national television. You
Come
think
here,
I won't
sweetie.
go to war with you?
Come here. Look at them knockers. Show them your titties, sweetie.
Show them your titties, baby. Do it for daddy.
Do it for daddy.
We can pretend that we had a baby together. How do you
Oh
think
my
about that? He did have that idea.
But then what ended, just to sum it all up, what ended the WCW was basically Vince McMahon brought on Mike Tyson, and that was it. That's what started the decline in WCW and ultimately led to Ted Turner selling WCW to Vince McMahon. Mike Tyson came out, right? This is after his rape allegations and everything. And he was still considered like the baddest dude on the planet. And then Stone Cold came out like, I don't give a damn what you do in boxing out here in squared circle. I'll whoop your ass, right?
Yeah.
And it's like knowing full well Mike Tyson would just knock him out, but still like selling it like he was a badass, and then having all these security guards hold him back. It was like fucking good TV, bro. You don't see
Good
shit
family content.
Yeah. Oh, it was definitely not family
It was
content.
not family content,
No.
but we all were watching it
Yes.
at way too young.
Right. I think we're better people because of it.
You think we're better people
Yeah.
because, oh shit, you gotta go around the side of it.
Go around the corner, down to
Through
the
here?
old side.
No, that's not it. We gotta go through the old Hooters parking lot.
Son of a bitch.
Let me flip a bitch. And then do a U-turn. I'm going to go the right way today. This has been a good car ride, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate you joining me.
Yeah.
Doing podcasts.
If you need any more wrestling expertise, I've exhausted all my knowledge, so you'll have to refer to someone else.
How the hell do we get back there? They closed that off right there. Oh, okay. Here we go.
There it is, a little side avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
This
Top
seems like it's going to be causing some problems.
of the Bay Music Hall.
Now this feels like a real comedy club. You got to go through like 10 different doors.
There you go. Right.
You got to take 10 different turns to get here.
That's the VIP building.
The only thing is, it doesn't have a for sale sign on it. All the ones.
We're struggling. We're gonna go under. We need something. We need something fast. I know. Let's do a comedy show.
Yes.
That's a great idea. It's our only shot.
It's our only shot. And that's what I mean about we gotta get.
Stop being mean to the crowds.
Yeah.
Hey, could you shut up? I'm trying to give you a mediocre joke.
People are like, stop interrupting me.
Oh.
Respect my talent.
Did they do that in Austin?
They do it here.
Yeah,
I can name you 3 comedians that have done it.
Well, I stopped doing it. I was playing.
But all right, this has been a good podcast. We're here.
Yes, sir. Here is your mic. Thank you for having me.